Ah, we have a mission here. No, no. Yeah. Owl Feather tells you to seek out Spirit Eyes. He's a powerful shaman at the Medicine Lodge on Council Island. Well, might as well go here. See where this quest line seems to be going. Well, we're piss poor. We have less than 800 credits. So trying to get some more income wouldn't be bad. Just a matter of time before we need to spend our money on something again. If it's something as simple as healing. Yeah, those guys seem to be spirits. Spiritual creatures. Quite sure why they are attacking us. Since we're going to the city anyway, I'm figuring I might as well go there with some kind of data in my back pocket, so I might get some cash. Holy shit, this looks like a massive area. Yeah, I'm going for the data immediately. I don't intend to fully explore this system. Let's go in.
Password rejected. Password rejected. Password accepted.
Grab what we can and get the hell out. 1 more. 1 more. Yeah. Pull the blood. Downtown. Hopefully we'll earn a little bit of money from this. Uh, 1,800, 1,200, 400, useless, useless. So it could have been a lot better, but at least we have a little bit pocket change again. Yeah. Okay, we need to visit the hospital here. Okay, need of services. Did I misunderstand something? He's a powerful shaman at the Medical Lodge on Council Island. Yeah, it's not the... Shouldn't this be the Medical Lodge? If it's something else. Apparently it isn't. Well, we need healing now though, so... Yeah, it's an hospital. It's not a medical lodge. A medical lodge apparently is something completely different. So what the fudge is a medical lodge here? The medical lodge is filled with many shamans, as well as curious hermetic mages and mundanes. You weave your way towards the presiding shaman, Chief Running Stream. He waits patiently for you to speak. Hmm. I wish to speak with your most wise one. I see. You will find him outside, the door to your left. You come upon an ancient Amur Indian sitting cross-legged near an open fire pit. Your breath catches in your throat as his eyes slide open and he turns to face you. His eyes are bottomless black pits that seem to hold the knowledge of centuries, the deep sadness of racial injustices and the wealth of human compassion. This is Spirit Eyes. Welcome, stranger. Sit and let me look at you. You carry a heavy burden and travel in a strange land. Enemies surround you and you seek help. Is that not true? I hear you can help me find my brother's killer. I can and will help you, for your quest is noble to the spirit. We must seek the identity of your foe, for to know your opponent is half the battle. Yeah, there was a brief G.I. Joe interlude in my brain there. However, I will need you to assist me in acquiring this information. In order to learn the name of your enemy, I must perform a complex ritual. I will need 3 key ingredients, and the task I ask of you is to gather them. So, spit it out. First, I must have the horn of a gargoyle removed by your own hand. Heed my warning, gargoyles are extremely tough and rarely attack alone. When you acquire this, return and I will tell you more. I've noticed some gargoyles here and there. Similar. Yeah, they're in where the ghouls are. Sometimes you can spot a gargoyle there too. Might be one of a heavily armored opponent. Oh, what the fudge? Yeah, attacked outside my spotting range. That's low. How the fudge am I supposed to counter that?
Passcode.
Might as well try to take some extra income from this again.
Accepted.
Definitely a heavier armor would do a lot of good.
Passcode accepted. Passcode accepted.
We might as well go after the CPU since we don't have a data store inside.
Active alert.
Shit! Yeah, we have nothing.
Passcode. Accepted.
We have the program to feed to those, but since sometimes they happen without any warning,
Passcode accepted.
there's not much you can do. Now, CPU. Let's try this. Yeah. Yeah, whatever you do, don't hit. I think we're missing one or two hits, so this is somewhat frustrating here. At least we made it. No alert, go to node.
Passcode accepted.
System files.
Passcode accepted.
Oh. So, what are you hiding here? Management, yeah. Tickets. 1, 2, 3. They're starting to notice us. And final one, please. Yes. Might as well visit the hospital here while we're at it. $500, 1,600, 1,250, 2,040, 300. Decent haul. So what now? Oh, one of these buildings could contain a cargo. Doesn't really matter. They'll spawn randomly. So I don't want to go too far away. I might have trouble finding my way out here. There it is. We have the horn. Excellent. So things are moving on quite smoothly. So here's your horn. What next? Well done, young warrior. The second item required is the pelt of a hellhound. These foul animals travel in packs, attacking lone travelers or defenseless groups. Remember, the pelt must be removed by your own hand. I have no fucking clue where I could get one. I don't recall seeing a hellhound ever. Might be in here even. I mean, in the areas of the Native Americans. Probably in the other Native American area, there are a lot of caves and things like that. So that might be a good place to start looking. Salish Shida. Yeah, we don't have a visa. You have to buy it every time. Wonder if they're selling me a new one. Every time we visit there, we do need to make quite a bit of money just to cover the cost of visiting there. Okay, stepping here. We're on a hellhound hunt. Ah! Well, two guys are dead. I still think that's mission accomplished. So, cyberspace. Need to earn our upkeep.
Accepted.
This should be an easy one. Looks like a fairly large system. We need to find the CPU very early, or
Rejected.
just find the data store so we can get in and out. Yeah, this is not going all that well. I'm moving towards the center, hoping there's Some
Password rejected.
critical side there. I have no idea if there's any kind of difference between the different type of attacks. They look different, but that's about it. This is the more likely one to lead to something in important.
Password rejected. Password alert.
Bit. We're not gonna have any trouble here. The active alert is not a good thing, but it sort of depends on what we have access to now. Moving forward, as long as the active alert is on, we can be kicked and traced fairly easily.
Password accepted.
We need to find the CPU very fast. For this, that's black eyes. It's attacking my character who has fucking 0 points of life. But, yeah, I'm gonna lose because of that. I didn't realize that it uses the health as hit points now. Single hit will probably kill me. Surprised I'm still alive. Yeah, black eyes, very dangerous. I'm about to die. So I suck and he sucks. I'll lose this because I have so little health. If I had full health, I could have handled this. Takes a ton of damage before going down too. Ah, jeez. Red center. This was a proper system.
Password accepted.
Wonder if they had red data source. Yes, they do. Red 3. This might be fairly valuable. Didn't manage to find anything. Yeah, red 4. Not leaving here without
Cancel.
without something. Project files. Red 3. Open project data. Sure. I don't think that's all that valuable. Protect records, that's the second one. Third one. Fourth one. Cancel the alarm. Only one file remaining.
Alert.
So,
Cancel.
hopefully this will be worth my while. I'm going to go sell the data first. Probably want to pick up something new fairly quickly. Yeah, probably should do some healing too. Okay, are these worth anything? 4,500. 1,500, 3,000, 6,000, 6,250. Yep. Um, a decent haul. Decent haul. If you could make such hauls your standard haul, I can easily see how you could afford something like 250,000 hacking deck. It's about what? Probably you can get something like 6,000, 5,000 for that kind of a mission, and you'll probably get 10,000 for the data file. So it's not that many missions really. Probably should go buy some ammunition too. First we'll go meet with the woman, see what she has in store for us next. So, what now? The final task is at hand. Return with the living scale of a feathered serpent. The feather must be given freely, not taken, from the dragon to be of use. Return with the final item and we will learn your opponent's name. So how the fuck am I going to turn into a feathered serpent? So maybe one of the other plot lines will help there. I have no clue how to go after this. Spirit Eyes needs 3 spell components so he can identify the true identity of your enemy. Their item is the living scale of a feathered serpent. We still have the Renraku. Mako Sacho line, then we haven't even visited Caleb Brightmore. We got his location. I think that's the Elves Only Tavern or a bar at some point. Even she doesn't know where I could find one. Oh. Holy shit. The fire blast those guys do does a ton of damage.
Passcode.
Yeah, we encounter black ice, we're in trouble again. I'm hoping for an easier system this time. We need to keep getting money though.
Passcode accepted.
Just getting the lighter combat armor would take 30,000. And if there's a light version, there's probably a heavy version too. So, not sure I want to buy the light one.
Passcode accepted.
Yeah, this is a familiar setup for the system, shouldn't be too tough. Yeah, pick your poison. Can I deceive myself through?
Passcode accepted.
Yes, I can. So nice, quick and easy. Management, fine. 1. Ooh. Yeah, give me the file. That should cover our medical bills again. Downtown Seattle is probably where we want to go anyway. I think that's where the Elven bar is. But they didn't allow us access the last time. I wonder if something's changed or not. We want to go and buy extra clips. At least before we see some proper action. 1200, 300, useless, 1200, 3200. So again, it'll cover the medical bills. Well, what do we want to buy next? 34,000, and I don't really know. The bigger problem at this point is the karma. Well, we do have 14 karma. And I still haven't looked what the firearms versus SMG fertilizations would be. Is there a difference? We do need to be better at using our weapons no matter what. But on the other hand, I don't really want to invest because I don't know the difference yet. We could put points in charisma. That would help if we have to infiltrate a corporation. On the other hand, a viewpoint of negotiation would be viable now. 6 points and then 8 points. They would get negotiation from 2 to 4. On the other hand, after a few missions, we could get computer to 10. We could hack harder, tougher and tougher systems, and those can, as we can see, can easily produce 10,000 plus credits for a single run. So the thing about negotiation, although, would be that we might be able to get a better deck earlier because it would be quite a bit cheaper. And we do need a better deck because we need bigger programs and in order to easily handle things. So I don't know. Let's at least try to meet Caleb before ending. I think the Elven Taverns. Yeah, is it this? Yes, it is. Icarus Descending. High-class restaurant in the Elven part of downtown. I'd like to go in. How's it feel to have friends in high places? Hurry up and go on in. You're scaring away the good folk who belong here. Okay, why can I go in now? Someone basically allows me to go in, but who? I'm guessing it has to be him. In the dark booth, you see a well-dressed elf. 2 bodyguards flank him. They seem ready to spring into action at a moment's notice. I'm Caleb Brightmore. I know you're looking for me, and sad to say, I also know why. I'm truly sorry about your brother's death. He was a good friend. Ours is a dangerous business. Too dangerous of late. Tell me about Michael's last Shadowrun. Michael's mission was to seek out a specific cave for an interested party. Sadly, I don't know much more than that. They were warned of the dangers in traveling through the wilderness, but ambushes aren't part of your typical forest. His team was traveling on restricted lands when they were killed. As a result, the scene of the crime was close to me. I believe the official cause was listed as death from superior firepower. Is that a official cause of death? As to who's behind all this, again, I know very little. I was only the agent in his final contract. I received my orders from an elf named Frosty, who in turn took orders from someone else. Alas, nothing ever is as simple as it appears. I have been unable to learn more about her despite repeated attempts, as my reputation is not to bite the hand that feeds me. I would suggest you seek her out. I know she spends a lot of time in the Puyallup Barrens, so you might seek her out there. That is all I can tell. That's all I can tell you regarding your brother. Is there something else I can do for you? Information. Okay, contacts. I have a few powerful friends who could give you a hand. The first name is Sergeant Chillicott, my Lone Star contact. He can make things simpler for you wherever Lone Star has a pull. Next is Keep David, a high-placed corporate decker. He has extensive knowledge of corp systems and may even have a few black market IC breakers. Are you interested in either? Yeah, Lone Star contact. Okay. Contacts. Corp Decker. More information, questions. Sorry, I don't know anything that would help you right now. Let's see if they can give us jobs. This Shadowrun should be right up your alley. My comp shows a moderate matrix run to be contract. Oh, moderate matrix runs. The mayor's office has made me curious lately. I would like for you to bring me a copy of their outdated history data. You will be paid upon delivery of that file. You are offered 2,500 for the run. After negotiations, you come to an agreement. Payment for this run is 2,565. Yeah. Might as well give it a try. So we need a sample of their obsolete history. This is interesting. Run away! Yeah. Lone Star contact. I wonder if we can get a permit for our weapons or something. That would be blessed. Keep Davy. We don't need to contact them to see what they offer. Just have notes. Corp Decker sells level 6 rebound, level 6 degrade. Sells Excalibur Cyber Deck for 185,000. Ah, that's it's 250,000 in the shops. So it is a discount, certainly. Very noticeable one. Sergeant Chillicott offers to delete Lone Star record for 5,000. Offers access to Hollywood for 3,000. Offers weapons permit for 10,000. Holy shit! I want that. I don't want to fight with the police constantly. Good. Who are these guys attacking us anyway? The dimmed screen of the vidphone identifies itself. Detective Chillicott, to whom am I speaking? You identify yourself and tell him Caleb sent you. I see. This is my private line, so you don't have to worry about security leaks. Go ahead, I don't have all day. Yeah, I would like to procure your services. I suppose you have some trouble with Lone Star you want me to deal with? Or do you need my help in entering Hollywood Correctional? Or perhaps you need a weapons permit? I'd like to get a permit. Yeah, I should have guessed. You need to carry SMGs and other deadly weapons for hunting. Give me 10,000 yen and I'll put in your permit. Then you don't have to worry about Lone Star patrols flagging you down anymore. Yeah, I'll pay. Okay, John Wayne, you're cleared to bring out the heavy artillery. Just don't kill anyone that doesn't deserve it, okay? Okay. Can you delete my criminal record? Need another chance, do you? 5,000. Do it. You hear the clacking of the computer. Done. A word of advice. Don't be sloppy and I don't have to do this again. Nice chatting with you. Bye. Later, chumma. So that's 15,000 down the drain. But... we're safe from Lone Star action, which is quite a bit of a relief. We don't have to start a fight with them. They're dangerous enough. So Very nice. Very nice indeed. Mm-hmm. What the hell was I supposed to do? Yeah, Spirit Eyes. We had a Shadowrun. That's what we needed to do. Short memory. Moderate Shadowrun.
Passcode accepted.
I have no idea what to expect this. This shouldn't be too bad. It's the reward and 2,500.
Passcode accepted.
Obsolete data. Oh, this is quite a large of a system. So these are no joke anymore.
Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
We probably want to gain access to the CPU. It's such a large system that it's unlikely for us to find
Passcode accepted.
the correct place we want to go on the first try. It doesn't look like this leads to anywhere. Need the CPU.
Passcode rejected. Passcode accepted.
This seems to be pretty much a good match for our skills. So a sufficient challenge, sufficient reward.
Passcode rejected.
Things could change. Yeah. Not hitting at all, that's a bad sign. Like, not hit even once. Oh.
Passive alert.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. But this is bad for us, we're even failing to do our own attacks here.
Active alert.
We're going down. See, yeah, we're failing our own abilities, Jesus Christ. It has to be their influence somehow. Yeah, this is oh.
Passcode accepted.
City Hall. Yeah. It definitely looks like our power is somehow reduced here. I think what might be causing it. We don't really have upgrades on our Matrix character. The only one we bought is for the detection avoidance, and it seems to have a higher effectiveness here than anything else. So that might be it. We basically ignored those. So now we're it just isn't good enough anymore. I don't think we can do this until we do upgrade something. Yeah, data routing access level 5, so we have 0 chance to have our 2 abilities to work. Attack only has a minor chance. So we're not ready for this. Yeah, it's we might able to get it at some point, but I would much rather do something else and then increase our abilities. We have 15,000, so we could do a little bit of upgrading, I suppose. The problem is we can't really upgrade our programs. We don't have the memory in the deck. We do have to do something. Yeah, we can. Oh. Crowds part as you are proposed by a Lone Star Patrol. Moment, citizen, you want a word? Talk with them. Hey Flick, I think this guy's packing. You got a permit for that illegal weapon? Yes. You show them your permit and they continue on their patrol. So we're not really quite suited to do that yet. And that's just a mid-level hacking difficulty, so yeah, it's gonna be nice. Well, we didn't require that many of them. What is that? Ares weapon absorbs rain from the casting of spell. Yourself. Still. Well, our situation is fine again. A little bit of a rest. So, 16 points of karma. Where to spend it? A few extra points of karma and we could get computer 10. I don't really see all that much of a downgrade in that. We certainly could use the extra skill there, that's blatantly obvious. But I think our biggest problem there at the moment is the equipment, not the skill. So negotiation increases Shadowrun payments and influence buying and selling. I don't think this is really necessary. One of the biggest things I was worried about was the Fairlight Excalibur, since it's 250,000. But if we would get something like a 70,000 discount on that if we buy it from the contact. And I don't think negotiation will really affect that price in any way. It's already negotiated. So we could invest in other things. Our survivability isn't all that great because our body is weak. Yeah, resist damage from weapons, firearms, physical spells, and black ice. So instead of putting things in the computer or weapon skills, I'm thinking of just boosting our survivability and leave things at that. We are going down fairly quickly, even with our armor and weaponry. So I'm guessing this is the biggest reason because we really have ignored survivability entirely. So also raise reputation. Reason being, we can't enter one place because we don't have enough reputation. On the other hand, if we can't enter it, it probably if everything we could gain from that is beyond our current capabilities. So, body, yeah, survivability. That's a drastic increase. We could increase negotiations. That's well, we can't increase it now, but anyway. Yep, body 5. All kinds of damage pretty much, except no, not really. Yeah, we're not. I think the body is a worthwhile investment. Anyway, we'll have to leave things here anyway. We don't have enough money to do really anything. I think we have a 25,000 yen deck, which is a beginner deck, more or less. Low middle ground, I'd say. So it is sort of a problem. Oh, group items. Weapon permit, okay. Again, combat armor would require at least 30,000. Light combat armor. Better programs require a better board. That's 65,000 about at the minimum. So not a minor thing either. We could just buy a few upgrades for our character instead of the improving the deck. We would improve our avatar. But such upgrades will be around 4 to 5,000 at least. So it's not like we can upgrade that a lot. And if we go that way, we'll have to correspondingly do more matrix missions to cover up the costs. I do want to finish up the medium difficulty matrix mission, so I know what it takes to complete them. We're not too far off to be able to do them. We just miss something, a little bit more efficiency. Not sure if the there's 32 free memory. No, it'll take also space. We could potentially upgrade attack to 5 and deception to 5. It should help with the efficiency, in addition to upgrading the Matrix avatar. Not sure how necessary that really is, but we are going to have to do some kind of other equipment upgrades or cybernetic upgrades, and the game, the story does not provide us with funds really, so we are going to have to work for it. And if you're going to have to work for it, the Matrix really is the easiest way to do it, at least time consuming. If you'd want to do the corporate missions, it has to get the Mac key, and even that costs something like, what was it, 20,000? The reward from them is quite a bit weaker. They're probably more time consuming too. So I don't know. We probably have to just do a few missions to get the money situation a bit improved again, so we can afford the necessary upgrades, so we can do the Shadowrun we're currently on. But we'll see. We could also go after Frosty, I suppose. I don't really see any harm in that. The thing is, the Spirit Eyes questline is locked. We can't do it until we meet a dragon at some point. Living Scale of Feathered Serpent, yeah. Renraku head of Makoso Chow, we know where he likes to spend his time, in a bar, so we can probably engage him. I'm not all that convinced that I'll survive that, but it's an option. Yeah, Frosty, elf named Frosty. She hangs out in the Puyallup Barrens. That's... yeah, we'll go to Puyallup Barrens and see what we have to do to get a meeting with the elf named Frosty. That seems like a decent target to go after.